Hello, I'm Mark Piers and I'm a hobby photographer. That was the thing I got interested in first, I think, was the process of producing the picture rather than the picture itself. I've been in photography for many years. I guess my father started me off with the interest because he was quite into photography. So I started with my first camera, Instamatic. That's right, it was an Instamatic 126. I mean, once we moved off the Instamatic and started using a proper film camera and handheld light meters and that sort of thing, there's no such thing as automatic cameras those days, so you had to understand a bit of what you were doing. Whether his photographic style influenced me, I don't know. He was very much a sort of snapshotty type guy, but loved it. The one that everybody mentions is Ansel Adams for his amazing landscape photography and all his black and white techniques. People I've learnt most from are local friend photographers, really. Tiny island on the west coast. These were taken on slide film, if I remember rightly, and then printed with Cibachrome, which I did myself. So that's it's a horrible, messy process, that is. I shoot everything from sort of fashion right through to art nude and that sort of thing, so a full spectrum of it. Fundamentally, when you're shooting portraiture, you're either doing it in a studio or out on location. So if it's in a studio, it's fairly simple, really. It's a case of thinking what it is you want to do, and depends on what style we're going for, then that makes a very different way you're going to light it, you're going to, what props you're going to use, that sort of thing. If we're doing outdoor stuff, then it's very much a case of what the location is finding the right location, finding a nice location. I did quite a bit of street photography, a sort of a personal challenge called the 100 Stranger Challenge, and the idea is that you just wander around town or wherever with your camera and you wander up to somebody and say, do you mind if I take your photo? I was doing it in Trafalgar Square in London and wandered up to somebody, started chatting with this lady, asked if I could take a photo, and she said yes, and she actually turned out to be a professional model. You're wanting somebody to stop and look at that image, that one image, that snapshot in time. You're wanting them to look at that and appreciate that and understand, and you're trying to tell a story with a single image. And then once you get going with the model, it's just a case of you just keep going, helping them, encouraging them, let them do their own thing. It very much depends on the model. You'll learn more by taking loads and loads and loads of pictures than you will by any textbook or anything like that.